Urban sketching is often about capturing everyday life, but sometimes a small detail can completely change the mood of a scene. Something slightly strange, a little unexpected. In this sketch, the detail was a group of mannequins. They look like people, but they are not. And that contrast adds an interesting layer to the scene. Hi, I'm Irena. In this video, I will show the entire sketching process and share a few decisions I made along the way, including how I approached the mannequins that caught my attention. As I build the sketch, I am looking for elements that give the scene character. The mannequins were one of those elements. They're designed to imitate people, but never quite convincingly, and that's what makes them visually interesting. When sketching them, I slightly emphasized their proportions. Longer legs, more elegant silhouettes, not enough to look unrealistic, just enough to highlight their artificial nature. I also paid attention to details, the poses, the clothing, the polished appearance. Mannequins often feel more theatrical than the people around them, and I wanted that contrast to remain visible. I explore these issues on my Patreon, including live sessions where I sketch throughout the session to examine different topics while you are invited to sketch alongside me or simply watch. If that interests you, you will find a link to the sessions and other material in the description to this video. What makes mannequins interesting is their relationship to the real people around them. When both appear in the same sketch, the differences become much more noticeable, and that adds a subtle tension to the scene. At this stage, I am refining details and trying not to overstate the effect. Sometimes it's better to leave a little ambiguity, to let the viewer discover things on a second look. In the end, the mannequins are only one part of this urban scene, but they helped shape its atmosphere and gave it a slightly unusual character. If you enjoy this kind of urban sketching, looking beyond the obvious and exploring visual storytelling, you are welcome to join me on Patreon for future sketch alongs and live sessions. And now I'm curious, have you ever included mannequins in your sketches? What caught your attention about them? See you in the next video!